Yep.
hello to you and you and also you. I am Stars Tina, one of two people that bring you the Fitness on Fire experience. And over there we have my girl.
Carmel Jefferson out of the New York City area.
Yes, and if you guys know you've been following us right now, we are on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we just want to say hello to each and every one of you. We are super excited about our event that's coming up. If you didn't know what's going on the bottom, you see that, right? Ignite the fire within. Carmel came up with this title because we all have this burning fire, this excitement inside of us that just wants to get unleashed, right? And sometimes you don't know what to do, who to turn to, how to make it happen. And that's how we came up with this idea of the women's empowerment event. Carmel, do you want to tell them a little bit about the event?
I would love to tell them a lot about the event. Yes, just like Tina said, ignite the fire within our women's empowerment movement. And the more we talk about this, the more excited I get, because this is not, so Tina and I, you see us and you see fitness, right? You see fitness, nutrition, mindset, because those are the pillars on which we build. And this is probably what you know us for. But the women's empowerment movement is really about the fact that our health and wellness really spills into all areas of our lives, and it's empowering. It's a tongue twister for me. And Tina and I have asked these amazing women to join us on stage, because they're the ones whose stories help empower us. They're the ones whose guidance help empower us. They're the ones whose motivation and support, encouragement, inspiration has helped us be empowered throughout our journeys. So what we wanted to do was just share it with everybody. We invited all these women onto stage with us so that they can share what drives them and what empowers them, so we in turn can be empowered. That was a little bit. I can go longer if you want me.
That was a little bit, but listening to you say that, Carmel, we've been talking a lot about our speakers, but we really haven't really talked about ourselves and our experience and what we're bringing to the table. And it just made me think of many people who watch this, who watch motivational videos, and they're probably saying, who are they? What have they done? What have they experienced? And I said this a little bit in our live earlier. I haven't gone deep into Carmel's pool of information, but some of the people that have inspired me and encouraged me and made me the woman who I am today are people like Tony Robbins. If you've ever heard of him, Walking on Fire, amazing. It was probably like 3,000 people there. I didn't get to talk to Tony Robbins. I got to see him. He walked by me. I even bought a book. I was like, he's going to sign my book. That didn't happen. But I did get to see him. You talk about people like Les Brown. You talk about people like Eric Thomas. I've been to those events, these huge arenas, and it's an amazing feeling. I'm uplifted when I'm there. I go home with these notebooks and I'm like, okay, what do I have after that? This event is like that, but it's not like that, because you get to get close and personal with us, with our speakers. So you're going to get all the insight, all the information. I'm excited about our digital swag bag. So when you come to the event, not only are you going to get the information that day, but you're going to get something you can take home right in your purse. I mean, phone. You know what I meant. So say, for example, you're going to meet with Shelly there, and you have Shelly's information. Shelly's an accountant. She's a web designer. She's a mortgage. She's everything. And you're like, 10 months from now or 5 months, I need this person in my life. You can go back to that digital swag bag. And we have one of the speakers coming through today. Before we bring this wonderful speaker on, Carmel, can you tell them the different categories we have of of speakers at the event, so they kind of have an idea of what they're going to get when they plug in? And by the way, if you're watching this, guys, you can go to the website and get tickets. I'm going to show you the website right now. We have a 2-week special. I'm giving specifics now, Carmel. 2-week sales special, 47, I should say 99, but $47 for the next 2 weeks. But Carmel, if you can just share with the people what they're going to experience while they're there, the categories.
Yeah. So our speakers are speaking on an array of topics. Of course, you're going to get fitness and nutrition, right? Fitness and nutrition, because we can't do much about our health without our health, rather. So fitness and nutrition plays a big part of that, but also mental health, right? So we have speakers speaking on that. We have speakers speaking on entrepreneurship, about finances. We have speakers speaking about spirituality as a universal, so to speak, and also faith-based spirituality. We have a speaker on sensuality. So we have speakers on an array of topics, and believe it or not, they all spill into each area of our lives, right? And so we definitely know that you're going to be walking out of that door at the end of the day more empowered than you did when you walked in. That's exciting, guys. That's exciting. So those are a few of the topics we'll be covering, Tina.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And just hearing Carmel speak just makes me think of how bigger this is than just this event, because it's definitely a meet and greet. And if you're watching this video right now or someone forwarded it to you, it's meant to you for a reason. I always say God has a purpose. And I'm thinking of the women that I have coming here, how I got the relationship with Carmel, the speaker that's coming up, MaryKim, how I connected with her. And if you're watching this and you're like, you know what, I want to be a part of the event, not just watching and learning, but maybe you have a business of your own. You're a startup business. We still have a few more spots for vendors. So if you want, contact us. It's $30 for vendors if you want to do that. I would love a candle person. I think someone said they had a candle person. I love candles. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe you have a fitness line, whatever that is for you. Or maybe you're in another state and you're not able to come and you want to support, because 10% of the proceeds are going to this huge, big, scary goal I have for the year, is to send 300 pairs of sneakers to Nigeria. We have a fundraiser for that. Any extra money is going towards scholarships. But like I said, there is an opportunity for you to come through. Now, are you ready? Are you ready? Did you hear my drum roll? That was my drum roll, guys. This woman that I have coming through right here, I am so honored. I'm so grateful to bring her to this stage, this virtual stage right here, but not just this virtual stage, the stage that we're having August 13th, Saturday. The event is from 9 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. Day filled with inspiration, motivation, everything you can get. But I had the opportunity to be on stage with her virtually, and she inspired me, guys. Hearing her voice, she has this, I'm going to say it again, je ne sais quoi. In French, that means I don't know. She has this je ne sais quoi energy, and I could feel her when she's speaking. It's just like the love and the light. And anyone who can do that to me, they're winning. So let's make some noise. Give it up for MaryKim! Woo!
Hello, ladies. How are you? I'm so excited.
Hey,
Je ne
girl,
sais
hey.
quoi. I have a lot to live up to.
So my goal is to put her in the center. I don't know if I'm going to get that to happen. Maybe so,
I'm
maybe
not
not.
technically challenged, so I'm all good.
All right.
But oh
So
my
we're going to
goodness,
bring.
I am so honored to be part of this movement. Like, ignite the fire within to empower women. I'm there. Like, that is what we're supposed to do. Like, I'm all about self-empowerment, because part of my journey, I went through life, through all my adversities, just carrying on through life, dealing with it as it came in, shooting left and right and in between. And not until my 30s, where I left a 10-year relationship, did I have to take the hard work and journey within my soul, within my mind, my spirit, my mental health as well, to find myself again. And that is a hard journey, but it allowed me to really become who I am today. Like, so the voice that you hear today is because I learned those tools in my mid 30s. And it's just, I keep adding layers to it, because I really believe this is why I'm able to be confident. This is why I believe in myself. This is why I lean into, like, my job here on earth is to impact one woman a day. And if I do that job, if I make a difference in one woman's life by sharing my story, giving them the tools I learned, sharing the gifts, the blessings, and my job is done. Because all these adversities that we go through and triumphs and trials, we're not supposed to hold those in. Those are not for us to keep. Those are really for us to give to other women. Not to say that we can't give them to men, but women, like, we hold so much power. Not that we're greater than men, but we make babies. We are the pillar of life, and our bodies and what we have to go to transform, just to be a mom, just to be, stand up to the part naysayers, part people who, like, put us down, part of, like, the women's movement, where there's still people in 2020 who believe women can't do much of anything. And so for us to stand together as women, empowering other women who may need that little ignite, like, when I think of ignite, I think of, like, the old school lighter where you have to go, right? And then you have to press it a few times and all of a sudden it ignites. That's exactly what we're doing here. And Tina and Carmel, you're making a movement. You're going to change lives. And I'm so happy just to be a small part of that on August 13th.
Hey, loving it, loving it, loving it. So, Carmel, I'm going to let you go first with the questions, if you have any questions for, because I have tons of them. So I'm going to let you go first, Carmel.
So, thank you for that. Thank you. I am so excited about you because I met you in one of the rooms at Clubhouse. We didn't meet each other, but I heard you speak, and I remember speaking to something that you spoke about, and your delivery was so powerful and impactful. I never forgot you. And so when Tina said, "I got MaryKim," I'm like, "Is it the same MaryKim that I'm talking about?" And so that was actually quite lovely to now make your appearance and get a stage with you. So welcome to our humble stage. So MaryKim, without giving it all away, can you give us a snippet of the main topic that you'll be discussing come August 13th for the Women's Empowerment Movement?
Absolutely. I'm going to talk about, just a snippet of my little journey, because my journey that I've gone through to today helped me become who I am today. But mainly I'm going to lean into how self-love and self-care can really self-empower yourself. And it's really been the stepping stones and my guidance through life, through my personal life and all the things I've accomplished, and also my business life. I believe that, no matter what books you read, what conferences you go to, seminars, what classes you take, if you don't have that power within you, even a tiny bit, you're not going to make it happen. If you don't have that belief in yourself, and sometimes we grow up, I did, wanting that push from someone else, that motivation from someone else. I did not grow up with mentors. It wasn't part of the vocabulary of the adults in my life at that time. But I didn't have anyone to say, "Listen, you got this. I'm here pushing you along." And so I feel that, there are people today who don't still have those mentors. Everyone's life is different, and everyone's, lives in different towns and cities and have different family dynamics or, other dynamics. And so I feel like, if you can create and work hard to find that little fire, ignite that little fire in you, to believe in yourself, you can accomplish everything. And I'm not saying that you're not going to have downtimes, and you're not going to have moments where you're like, "Oh, I don't feel like doing this," or self-doubt. But if you have it within you, is it the lighter fluid that goes in that little lighter? If you have that, you can always refill the lighter fluid. And so that is my purpose, is so like one woman, well, hopefully to all 200, find something that I say that will like, you know what? I can do it too. And I have the power within me. And I believe, we have to not only lift our peers, we have to lift the youth behind us.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of what we're supposed to do. And I'm all about empowering women. And if men catch the vibe, great, because men need to know some things that we know.
I love it. I love it.
The word that kept coming to my mind when you were speaking is that spark, right? So you mentioned the lighter fluid. I'm thinking spark, and now we're igniting this flame.
Yes.
Our passions, because every woman, every body has a passion, something that they believe in, and you believe in it for a reason, and you can only present it the only way you know how, MaryKim, because nobody's ever going to deliver your message the way that you do, and it's going to reach somebody that it's meant to reach. And so I love everything that you just said.
Thank you.
On stage. Go ahead.
Yes. MaryKim, I'm curious. So where you are today, how do you think if you would have gone to an event similar to this, how would it have affected who you are today? So let's just say 10, 15 years ago, do you think there would have been a difference in your life as to the person you are today?
Yes, absolutely. I've gone through a lot of I'm like a big self-help junkie. And I go to different workshops and stuff. And my transformation that I had to work on myself, like figure out, like dig deep inside, fill all those holes within my soul myself. It would have been really nice to have someone to say, "Hey, I get you. I resonate with your story because I've gone through X, Y, and Z, which is similar to you. And this is what I used to help me." It's much easier and more motivating, because if you have someone on your back, someone holding your hand, life is a little more easier to go, especially to go through those tough journeys and finding yourself and recreating yourself and really going after your dreams. It's much better and faster and easier if you got someone like, I believe in you, I'm cheering you on, you know, versus you constantly having to do that, because it's a lot of work, especially if you don't have the backbone from somebody else. So yes, I think I would have learned better earlier, and I would have gone probably through my process a little better. Definitely.
Yes, yes. I don't want to take too much out of you because, you know, the event's coming. We want to save something for the stage. But I just feel us all uniting, just growing, just going a little bit higher and just leveling up, you know?
Yes.
And someone said something to me a few months ago. You guys may know him, Triple J, and we were talking about doing an event, and there's stages. You know, you want to get on a stage, you want to speak, and he was like, if they don't put you on stages, then make your own freaking stages. And that's what we are doing. We are making our stages. We are making ourselves known. We're speaking out because we have voices. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Awesome. So
Yes.
all I can say, MaryKim, you got to meet some of the other speakers last night. What were your thoughts? Did anyone excite you? Who can't you not wait to talk with?
You know, all of them are new. I think I just know you, Startina, and Carmel from the spaces on Clubhouse. Oh, and I know Maisha. But other than that, I'm excited to hear what everyone has to say. Even the ladies like you guys that I know and heard in these different spaces, you know, because I think in person, we're going to, you know, ignite bigger, right? Our energy and our spirit and what we have to say is just going to be grander. So I'm super excited to hear what everyone has to say and share. And then hear what the audience has to say. There's so many little nuggets that you guys have added into this. The swag bag.
Yes.
The
yes.
digital swag bag. I'm not going to give the, like, everyone, you need to go because you're going to be greeted like you're not been greeted ever before. That's all I'm going to say. I'm super excited for it. I think, you know, the community is going to be great.
The community, it's definitely that. And you know what? Two things. Oh my gosh, where's a pen? Renee, I hope you're watching. So two things you made me think of something just now, MaryKim. First of all, the Q&A. So I want a microphone. Remind me if you're watching this, Renee, in the audience. Because sometimes when people ask a question, it just sparks a whole new conversation. So I want each speaker to have at least 5 to 10 minutes just for Q&A, because sometimes people want to ask questions, you know, so remind me of that, a special section for Q&A, because I can't tell you how many times someone asked me a question and then it spurred to something else. And then the second thing you said, I should have wrote it down, that sparked something for me.
I said the swag bag. I said the entry without giving away the entry. I said the digital swag bag.
This is it. Accountability. Because I say it all the time. The two major things that Carmel and I focus on with our tribe is community and accountability. So you're going to get the community when you're there. And our goal for all the speakers, for everyone there, is accountability. So maybe you relate to MaryKim. Maybe you relate to Shelly. Your goal is to connect with them and let them be accountable so you can reach your goals. If you say, MaryKim, I want to have a business like you. I want to stay motivated like you. Can you be my mentor? This is your opportunity to get those mentors, to find out where they are and to learn from them. That's what I wanted to say. Accountability. We have to get that in here somewhere.
Yes. Love it. Yeah, love it. Love it.
That's it. Carmel, would you like to get us out of here? I think we hit all the nails on the head with the hammer.
Sure.
Before we end, though, can I just show you what I have for you guys?
Yes.
I counted them today. We've got 8 pairs of shoes. My son does. So that's 2, 4.
I'm gonna
6.
cry.
They will come with both pairs.
These are they come with pairs.
7.
Yes.
And 8.
I love.
He refuses to wear, but they're gonna go on some amazing feet to honor your son, your mission. We've got 8 pairs of shoes.
I love it, MaryKim. 2 things I ask for you. 2 things. 1, round it up to 10. Get 2 more.
Okay, I'll get 2 more for sure.
They could be flip flops. They could be sandals for little girls.
I've got 2 more. Definitely in the bag in the kitchen from the beach house. He did not wear.
But because there is water surrounding the school, actually. The school is like on dirt. But something I was going to say is if they could put a note inside the shoe, so when the child gets the shoe, it's like, oh, look at this note here, because I'm putting notes inside of them. Thank you so much. So we only need.
I'm gonna have my son write the note.
I had my.
I'll type it up and I'll put it in the shoe.
I'm actually going to email you. So what I did was, I think I told you, my son had a creed. We call it Molly's Creed.
Yes.
And it's about 8 different things that he said. And I had my niece draw pictures on the back of them. She got
Oh.
tired after 60. What do you know? I'm like, more. She's like, I'm tired, Auntie Tina. But I want them to go inside the shoe. So when the kids open it, they have this creed and then the drawing. And MaryKim, from day one,
Love
when
it.
I spoke, that's what really wanted me to pull you through. Because Carmel, when she spoke, I could hear it in her heart. And maybe because you're a mom and you know what it's like. I just did a live with my daughter, and she really got me thinking, it's going to happen. I cannot believe this is actually going to happen. I see women do things like this all the time. And I'm like, I want to be like them. I want to do that. And goals, my goal now, the sneakers are done, is I want to support MaryKim and everything she wants. I want to support Carmel and everything she wants, because that's how this world is going to be a better place. I'm going to shut up because we have so many things to do. It feels like I'm on live more than I'm in real life. I'm doing video after video. I'm
It's
hugging you
definitely gonna
guys.
happen.
Yes. Thank you. 10 pairs from MaryKim. Woo woo. Bye,
Yes.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.